All right, we got 4 more rhythmic style movements lined up in succession here. First, starting with a squat into a backward lunge. Now you'll notice I'm still driving my knees out as I lower and as I stand, taking that nice smooth step backwards, targeting a position directly beneath my hips with that back knee as I step down. I like to alternate legs here into my lunge. And as you notice too, I'm kind of making sure my feet are in the right position as I go into that squat and into my backward lunge. So if you need to take a quick second, get your feet where you want them before you start to make that movement happen, go ahead and do it, okay? Inhaling as you lower, exhale, squeeze your glutes to the top. Inhale as you lower, exhale, squeeze your glutes to the top. So we're inhaling as we lower, driving our knees out. Inhaling as we lower, targeting directly beneath our hips. Exhaling on both of the positions with the squat and the lunge, squeezing your glutes, engaging your abs, just like we've done before, but this time it's in succession, right? A little more rhythmic. So I would do somewhere between 8 and 12 reps of the squat and alternating lunges in between. All right, next movement. We are going to go a row into a shoulder press with the band. Now, as you kind of sit back into that hinge position with your row, loading your glutes, feeling that little stretch in your hamstrings, engaging your abs as you pull and exhale. Now, as you stand, squeeze your glutes, press into the resistance of the band, keeping your elbow forward and palms facing in, okay? I would exhale as I press, inhale as I lower, exhale as I pull, exhale again as I press. Okay, so really making sure you're exhaling each time you pull and press. That will allow your abs to stay nice and engaged throughout. So I would do somewhere between 8 and 12 repetitions each side again here. Just focus on being rhythmic as you stand and sit back into that hinge position with each repetition. Okay, focus on your breathing, focus on engaging your abs, and get into the resistance of that band with the pull and the push. This should be a good movement for you. All right, next movement as we progress into number 3 is going to be a challenge in that you can hold the resistance wherever you like. I'm going to show it as a kind of a farmer's carry one-sided. You could also go into a goblet hold, or you could hold resistance on both sides. But we're going to step forward, go into a calf raise, step forward, go into a calf raise. So there is an element of balance and stability here as well, making sure your shoulders stay back, you're exhaling, forcefully keeping your abs engaged as you push through the floor and raise high into those toes, inhaling as you step. Exhale, boom, and as you notice, it's very challenging to the balance. You might lose your balance a little bit here and there, but do your best to kind of keep plank in the skies in mind. Shoulders stay back, abs engaged. Use that breath, exhaling as you go, pushing into the floor and getting as high as you can in that calf raise position, okay? So kind of just think of it as more of a glorified walk here, trying to get into the mindset of being rhythmic and routinely getting into that breathing category where you're exhaling as you go up, inhaling as you take that step forward. I would go through enough repetitions here, maybe 8, 10, or 12 with each foot, or if you're feeling your calves are on fire before then, that's probably fine too. Just making sure you're getting as high as you can with each step. All right, working our way into our last exercise of this routine. Go ahead and grab you some resistance. I'm using dumbbells here. All right. So as you notice, I'm doing a shoulder shrug where I'm trying to get my shoulder up to the lower part of my ears, right? And I'm doing this and I'm holding that position for a nice 5-second count, kind of being a little bit more static in this. So boom, to the top, exhaling smoothly, glutes are staying squeezed, abs are engaged, control that all the way back down nice and slow. Right, I'll show you from the side here as well. So posture is nice and sound, shoulders up, squeeze, 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 really trying to engage the upper trap and upper back muscles and doing your best to kind of relax your neck. It can be a challenge because the neck wants to get involved. It will get involved, but I want you to really feel the upper traps and upper back muscles engaged as you're squeezing and holding that position for a nice 5-second count. So if you're feeling up for it, I would go through this routine a second or third time, or if one time through is enough, that's enough for the day. Good luck and have fun.